How's it going, guys? I named do your back, and we're gonna talk about some shit that is on the internet that pisses me off. For example, the fitness industry online, of course. Most of the people that have a huge following on the internet that do fitness are using some sort of PEDs, paid performance enhancing drugs, like maybe some sort of like train, I don't know, or dynaballs or other fucking things that basically help boost your hormones, and then basically gives you a lot of whatever you like, a lot of testosterone. So you inject yourself with a lot of testosterone, or take something that gives you a lot of testosterone, and it basically just the progression of your muscle build and everything just gets stoinks, it just goes higher. And yeah, you just build more muscle thanks to that, because we all know testosterone is the hormone that helps build muscle. It's just how it is. The more testosterone you have, the like, not easier, but the faster you build muscle, in my opinion. I think I might be wrong. I don't know anything about these things. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I'm pretty sure they are equivalent. The more testosterone, otherwise, why would you shoot yourself with more testosterone to get bigger? But yeah, there are other like consequences that come with it. Of course, baldness. If you have a lot of testosterone, you're prone to bald. A lot of people that shoot up testosterone, of course, bald as well. And yeah, it's just there's a lot of people on the internet that use testosterone, but they use PDs, but they don't admit they do, which is weird. Even though they've been caught out. A huge example is a Christian YouTuber. I'm gonna call him a Christian YouTuber because he's not acting very Christianly, But it happened a few years ago, like 2 or 3. I don't remember how. A year ago, maybe. But yeah, it was Alex Eubanks, I think is how you pronounce his name. Yeah, he was like blowing up on the internet, especially TikTok, about his fitness and blah blah blah. To be frank, let's be honest, he has an achievable natural body, 100%. But the thing is, all the facts show against that. You know, he has a really good looking body, and then he did his blood work, it came back, and it showed that he had 215 liters ng slash dl. I don't know what like measurement they use for testosterone, but 215 liters is very low. The average male has between 300 to 1,000 liters of that, like a total testosterone in them. And when you go below 300, it's considered low testosterone, according to Google. I don't know anything about these things, so I had to Google most of them. But yeah, if you go below that, so it basically means the body that he has is almost physically impossible to reach with the amount of testosterone the test has shown. And it's a blood work test. It's not that wrong, like, or wrong oftenly. So my thing that I think that happened is because as soon as you go in cycle, your body gets more testosterone than it technically needs, so your body stops producing. That's also why you know what shrinks, because that's the producer of testosterone in the person's body. So it stops functioning as the organ it's supposed to be, stops producing that testosterone. And then once you like start getting off of testosterone, it starts to wake up, because I'm pretty sure at the end of a cycle, I don't know this for sure because I've never done it, but you start just taking less and less of the testosterone near the end, so your body starts like waking up again and like, oh yeah, I need to produce my own testosterone again and stuff like that. So my opinion is, of course, he went off a cycle, maybe did not do it the correct way, and his body is slowly but surely like starting to produce testosterone again. That's why it's so low. So this is proof that he's literally on steroids or PEDs, but again, he refuses to admit it, so there's nothing you can do about it. I just hate people like that, the two-faced Christians. There's a lot of them that's always say, "Oh no, I want to preach about the word of Christ," and then you come to this, and then they just lie blatantly. And yeah, it's not a good message to spread, especially if you want to be a Christian channel, by the way. Just come out. Another thing you need to know is he is pretty short. He's 5'9", so again, his muscles stand out more because it takes less muscle mass to fill his frame. The taller you are, the more muscle mass it takes to fill out your frame, and you don't grow like more because you're taller. Growth hormone and testosterone are not like equivalent to each other. Some people have more growth hormones, so they become taller, but they don't have a lot of testosterone. That's why some people stay thin. Some people have both of that. It's just, it doesn't, growth hormone and testosterone are not always like equivalent to each other. So it will take a lot more work for you to look as good as your short friend, if you're very tall, just to add it in there, because it is just how it works. You need more muscle mass to fill out your frame and to actually see, like, you know, the mass in your frame. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, other one is of course the train twins, and you can argue they're just short, they don't use testosterone, but literally a lot of people have said they do use testosterone. I mean, these little fucking Oompa Loompas are lifting almost 3 times their own body weight, benching and stuff like that. So definitely some PEDs, or as you know, people performing enhancing drugs. I don't know why I keep saying both of them, but they definitely do use them. There's no way that they don't use them. They have to. There's no way a human can naturally be this strong. If it is, it's a freak of a 1 in a billion maybe of people being born. So they definitely use it. They're also very short, 5'6" and 5'7", which basically just means all of that muscle is just bundled up and it just stands out more. So if they were taller, they would look also a little bit maybe more like slimmer and stuff, but that's not how it works. Another one that I know, of course, is probably all of you know him, but he's pretty like overrated right now. Bradley Martins. He started a weird little gym thing. I don't know. Not a lot of people gym there anymore. But yeah, it's weird. He's one of the exceptions. He's a tall guy, but he obviously is on PEDs. He can't fucking argue against it. You don't look like that if you are natural. It's literally no way in hell that you can look like that being natural. Guy's 34 years old. He has had a hair transplant or whatever. Thanks to all the PEDs he probably used, his hair started falling out, so he had to go do that. But yeah, like I said, he is pretty tall, 6'3", so he is a unit. Absolutely is a unit, but again, has to be PEDs. There's no way the man's natural. But the point I just want to make is almost everyone that you see online in the fitness industry will be on PEDs. The only people that I can think of that aren't on PEDs are probably the women, because most of them don't look like they're on PEDs. They're not starting to look like men. You can look in like jaw, first of all. Most men have a square jaw. Women have a much sharper jaw, But yeah, you can see some women have those fucking, we like to call it cock ace jaws, because it's just as rectangular as a shit house. That's basically what a cock ace is a shit house. But yeah, we call it that. But you can see it in some women. They definitely use it. But most of the like creators or influencers, as you want to call it, online I've seen didn't look like they were using it. But like I said, most of the men, 100%. If you look at the people on the internet in the fitness, if they are year-round ripped, they are definitely on some sort of performance enhancing drug. It's not good for your body to be that lean throughout the year. So they have to be on something to help them stay in that form while they still party, while they still enjoy their life. That's also a way you can tell if someone's on PEDs. If they have a good looking body, like a really, really good looking body, and they party like fucking animals, you should know it's literally that's the proof. Because if you party, you should have like a little chub here and there, but if they just ripped throughout the year and they keep partying like animals, they have to be on PEDs. But yeah, it's just all of these people set such unrealistic like standards. Another one, of course, is Liver King, but I'm just gonna skip over them. They set unrealistic standards and try and lie about it basically to the younger generation, and they do end up causing a lot of more harm than they do like in positivity. A lot of people start like hating themselves because they've been gymming for like fucking 5 years, and then they don't look like that, but the other people do. It's just, these people are scum to the earth if you lie about being on PEDs. I know the Trent twins probably don't lie about it. I know Bradley Martin does, but everyone that lies about being on PEDs, scum on this fucking earth. Just say, yes, I'm a lazy son of a bitch, or yes, I reached peak. I couldn't go any further, but I still wanted to go on, so I started shooting up to gain more muscle that I know I could never gain naturally. Just say stuff like that. Don't just be a little bitch in a corner and say, no, I'm natural, no, I'm natty. it's just sad to see grown men lie like that. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Just don't trust any of these fitness influencers. They're all fucking lying to you. Just be yourself. Go to the gym. Go to wherever you fucking train, and just keep progressing yourself. You know, after a while, you will see results. Not as much as they do, but yeah, you'll probably still look better because some of these fuckers look like inflated balloon animals, literally. But yeah, any case, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you do end up enjoying, you know what, like, subscribe, share, notify yourself, and upload my brilliant content by clicking the notification bell. And hopefully you guys just enjoy, because that is the most important part. Spreading them time with like the virus, of course. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!